Heyday, Lay's was one of the major players on the department store scene. Tonight's History's Headlines remembers the man who started it all.
When the last remaining Lay's department stores closed their doors in 1996, it was truly the end of an era.
The store was in business for 146 years, from 1850 to 1996.
Founder Henry Lay was born on the family farm near Slatington in 1830. One of his first jobs, says great-great-granddaughter Sally Lay, was working on the canal.
His job was to lead mules, pulling barges filled with coal and lumber along the Lehigh Canal towpath.
Later, he learned sewing and tailoring, and in 1850 opened his first store in the 600 block of Hamilton Street in Allentown, selling clothing, shoes, and boots. During the Civil War, he was awarded a contract with the Union Army.
He employed 175 local people, mostly women because their husbands were away at war, and operating 75 leather sewing machines put out 500 pairs of boots a day.
By the 1880s and 90s, Lay's had expanded into a true department store. Henry Lay built what was then considered a country home at 15th and Hamilton. A photo from that time shows him on horseback, about to embark on a ride with his sons. And it would be those sons who took over the store when Henry Lay died in 1910. The following year, a newly remodeled H. Lay & Company opened at 7th and Hamilton. The store would grow and change many times in the decades that followed. In 1972, Lay's opened the first of 3 satellite stores outside of Allentown. All the while, the business stayed in the Lay family.
I wore many hats in the store. I was a buyer, I did display work, I was a store manager.
Her favorite job, though, was playing the part of elf at Lay's Little Shopper Shop at Christmas time. Lay's thrived well into the 1980s, but unfortunately, by the 90s, retail habits were changing. The Allentown location closed in 1994, and stores in Whitehall, Bethlehem Township, and Quakertown followed 2 years later. But Lay's is still remembered fondly today as a major destination during the golden years of department store shopping.
The store was open on a Saturday night. There would be 8 clerks in the children's department with 8 cash drawers. That's how busy they were.
Remember, there's always more to the story at WFMZ.com. You'll find History's Headlines in our features section, and we'll be back.